Love the whistle.
Can I get in?
So yesterday was Javon's 8th birthday, and baby, they had a beautiful turnout.
Happy birthday to you.
Even Karlissa pulled up to the birthday party. Child, I said, I hope she ain't got her clown outfit with her, but she had Auntie Callie with her, looking like a baddie, and Jaden great granny pulled up too. That's where the black come in at, cause Jaden's great granny, child, she was taking that black D way back in the day and had Jaden's granny. Girl, yes, Jaden granny is half black. Child, yes, they call him Blasian. I bet her daddy was in the military. Y'all know how that go. So Jaden's granny, she had a baby with a white man and had Jaden's mama, Sion. Yup, Jaden mama is half white. I guess Jaden granny said, nah, never mind the Asian, never mind the black man, give me a white man. So we got Jaden's mama, her granny, and her great granny. But somebody need to tell Zeus Network that granny is the real baddie. Child, now Sion look like her daddy, child. That's who Jaden and Sion look like. They took that man whole face, child. They look like that white man for real. Now you know Jaden's pappy, or should I say pape, is Mexican. Child, yes. And just like her great granny, Jaden wanted that black D.
Oh, that was yo, nigga. I thought I recognized him.
Ooh, you may have some black in you, but you can sure tell a real nigga didn't raise you. Child, you used to be heavy on the ER. I guess after being around all them real niggas, you learned how to properly say it.
These niggas is like ridiculous. Okay, on the count of three. On the count of three, everyone say school. Well, huh? Would you look at that? A bunch of Crips. Interesting.
Now, Auntie Callie was in the building acting like a real baddie. She was making sure all her homies broke bread with Javon.
I got him. Yeah, I gave it to his mama. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
And of course, she was spending time with TT Baby, aka Journey. Child, they say Journey was running around there terrorizing everybody, child, stealing cupcakes and everything.
Journey, give me some cupcakes. Journey, give me some cupcakes. TT wants some too. TT wants some cupcake too. Get some, give me a bite.
Then you got Karlissa all up in Jaden people's face.
Okay, we got 3 generations. We got all the grandmas. Hey, Sion. Hey, boo.
Jaden mama Sion waved at Karlissa like, hey, Karlissa, child, get out of here.
Karlissa, here, you can get the last piece of chicken. You said what? That's what you want. Thank you. I love you.
Child, not granny pocket watching. Jaden say my granny tripping about the price. I know the chef over there, he happy. He getting his cut. I don't know why you didn't call Tessa, child, and kept it in the family. You know she sell plates, and Chrisean could have performed Yahweh for the babies. Now don't get mad at me, cause I have a dream for the circus. Now Karlissa was having a good time at the party. Let's get into her little circus act, then we're gonna hop into her live so she can tell us the full scoop on what happened.
Okay, I'm clocking in. Let's go. I'm clocking in. Come on, Jazzy. Come on. Let's go. Kick it over here. Kick it over here. Hurry. Kick it over here. Let's go. I'm gonna get him. All right, everybody, we're taking a drone shot. I need all the girls twerking and all the boys working. Drop it like it's hot. Drop down, Tatiana.
party. Hey, Mom, they don't got no rhythm.
Who? Who don't got no rhythm?
I'm like, check your mouth.
All right. I need all the girls twerking, and I need all the Crips cripping. Psych. Christianing. I need all the Crips Christianing. I need all the kids.
Karlissa trying to transform us. She's trying to take us to the holy spot.
Hey.
We partying today.
All
Church is tomorrow. Church is tomorrow.
Not Sue Whoop, hallelujah. Oh my God, y'all, that was a great party. That was a great party. We partied like it was 1999. Hey, boo. You in Ohio? No, we in Cali. Good morning. My baby turned 8 yesterday, y'all. I'm an old grandma. I feel like an old ass grandma now. Girl, they 8, 9 years old. Oh my God, that's halfway grown. Yes, honey. Jaden need to make that her profession. She need to start doing parties for people because that was so cute. And she do a theme every year. I'm going to go find Jonathan's 8-year-old birthday party. So y'all can see how we did it in the 90s versus today, honey. Child. $5,000 party. $5 party, girl. I'd have made that party $5, honey, at the house. $5,000 party. A $5,000 party? Child, bye. That's them rich people problems, honey. Them is rich people problems, okay? Girl, y'all know how we do it. We got that motherfucking cake and ice cream from the grocery store, okay? We got that cake and ice cream from the grocery store with our food stamp card, okay? We would have got $100 worth of gifts. Girl, bye. We would have had the house packed out, wall to wall, okay? Wouldn't have been nowhere to stand in there. I'm going to find one of Jonathan's parties, one of Jonathan's birthday parties, so y'all can see Jonathan. I got a picture of Jonathan's 8 or 9-year-old birthday party, honey. Cost $5, okay? Shit. $5K and you got to buy some gifts too? Girl, bye. He ain't getting a $5,000 party until he grown, okay? So he could put in on that shit. Child, it was worth every dollar, I can tell you that much. But honey, I'd have put them Christmas lights up, wrote his name real big on the wall, put some motherfucking Christmas lights up on the... Girl, ain't no way. Y'all got to be more creative. I will put the Christmas lights up, okay? I'll make the name Javon with the Christmas lights. Oh, you know, all you gotta do is get a little pen and pin the lights up to make it say Javon, okay? Then you get, girl. My kids' parties was in every room of the house. Y'all know how we do. The living room was for the grown-ups. The family room was for all the kids. You put the balloons on the motherfucking wall. You just put them all around the goddamn wall. You put balloons everywhere, okay? And if they want their name lit up, we're going to put some Christmas lights and pin it up and make it say Javon, okay? Girl, ain't nobody coming in there cooking no goddamn chicken and no macaroni and cheese for no couple of G's, okay? I'm going to make this macaroni and cheese and this chicken my goddamn self. I'm going to cook it all night long, okay? I'm going to be in this kitchen cooking back-to-back chicken and 1 couple big pans of macaroni and cheese. We gonna sit that shit out. Y'all know how we do in that Family Dollar tinfoil. Okay, we don't need none of them special colored paper plates. We just get them regular old white picnic plates. Girl, y'all know how we did in the 90s. We would have saved all that $5K, honey. And he would have thought it was the same party. Girl, I'd have baked them motherfucking cupcakes myself, okay, in the easy bake oven. Girl, we'd have made them cupcakes 5 at a time in the easy bake oven. Then we would have got that icing, you know, the little icing tube that you just squeeze on the top. You squeeze that icing on the top, okay? Fuck a DJ. I'm going to turn this radio on, okay? 92.3 the beat. And y'all going to dance in between songs. Y'all take a break. Okay? When the commercial come on, that's break time. Girl, bye. These new millennial motherfucking kids, honey, I'm telling you. Ain't no motherfucking way my kid would have got no 5Gs. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if we got it. I don't give a fuck if we rich. You getting a $5.99 party from Family Dollar. Girl, I spit my juice, my water, and my damn teeth out. I said, how much? Who? When? Girl, my kids would have just been mad, okay? I mean, they would have partied all night. 92 point. And we don't need no soccer instructor. The homeboy finna come over and put that ball between his legs and show them a few tricks, okay? Y'all know the homeboy know how to play soccer too. I said, girl, you could have got the homeboy to come over with the t-shirt on and do 5 tricks, okay? He'd have crip walked with that goddamn ball. What the... Girl, she had the food. She had the soccer instructor. She had the DJ, honey. You know, we DJ that shit ourselves. We cook that food ourselves. And girl, I'd have paid rent for 3 months with that 5K back then. Y'all don't know how to do it in these new millennials. Y'all doing way too fucking much in these millennials. I can't believe this shit. Girl, I told her we could have went down to Hawaii and floated and sipped on some Mai Tais and took a motherfucking babysitter with us. We could have took the babysitter with us. Okay? 5K on a day for a baby? Nigga, please. Girl, I'd have been in there all night long baking them cupcakes. Baking that chicken, honey. I'd have threw that shit in the Family Dollar pan and we'd have had a great fucking day. The instructor for the soccer would have been the homeboy and he would have did that shit in the middle of the goddamn street. Go on down there in the middle of that street. Y'all block off the other end. Y'all know how we do in the hood. Girl, we would have been boys in the hood for $5.99 and that motherfucker would have blocked that street off. And they'd have kicked that soccer ball up and down that street, okay? And the homeboy the homeboy would have did the tricks. Girl, bye. I'd have put them balloons outside, inside, outside. Y'all know the $5.99 balloons at the Family Dollar. Girl, I'm telling you, shit. I said I couldn't breathe when she said that, honey. I must be old. I must be getting old, honey. I would have put a picture. I would have got my Polaroid camera out. Y'all know how we did in the 90s. We would have got that motherfucking Polaroid camera. And we would have took some pictures, a bunch of pictures of him. Smile, nigga. Just keep smiling. I'm going to take 20 pictures for you and put them and staple them onto these bags, okay? Girl, he would have smiled for 20 minutes and took them Polaroid pictures for free. Okay, and I would have stapled them pictures to the kids' bags for them to take home. Girl, I thought some strippers, she said 5,000. I thought some strippers was about to pop out the back of something. Girl, some strippers and some goddamn crab legs or something. I said, hold on. Girl, we would have took over the whole block. The whole block would have been the soccer field. I can't believe these motherfucking kids. These child, then they had a nerve to talk about they don't want to do their homework. Girl, yeah, I'm going to show y'all a picture of Jonathan's 9-year-old birthday party, and I'm going to show y'all a picture of Javon's 9-year-old birthday party. Okay? Javon had an adult party. Okay? That was an adult party. Okay? 5K? 5K on a day? Nigga, please. Girl, I'm about to... Girl, because y'all know back in the day, me and Jaden was fighting over chicken. Now she over here buying $5,000 worth of chicken. Girl, I would have went out there and killed the chicken for you, gutted the chicken, and fried the chicken myself. Girl, I thought she said 5K. I thought they was about to pop some bottles and some strippers out the back. I'm just too old for this, honey. I am not. Okay? Don't ask me to put in on it or none of that shit. Okay? It ain't gonna happen. Girl, that was bail money. 5K? Shit, I had a Dollar Tree party. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. I like the Dollar Tree party. Because next year, it's going to get more and more. By the time he gets Sweet 16, it's going to be $16K. He did. He had a ball, honey. But he would have had a ball, kicking that ball down the street and then moving out the way every time a car came. Hold up, y'all. Here come a car. Y'all know how we used to do. Time out. Here come a car. Girl, she done rented out the whole soccer gym, got the soccer coach, got the DJ, girl. Only thing missing, child. I don't give a fuck if his dad is a billionaire, okay? Next birthday, I'm going to put them balloons on the wall. We going to play soccer in the street. When the car come down the road, you say, car. Y'all know how. Girl, Jonathan forgot the car was coming. The car done hit my baby, knocked him across the street. Girl, Jonathan got hit by that car. I didn't see it. They told me, y'all. Callie said Jonathan got hit by a car today, Ma. What? Girl, I found out he got hit by the car at 7 o'clock when I got off work, honey. They ain't called no paramedics. All they called was Jesus. Girl, Callie said, she was like, Jonathan! All they called on was Jesus in the 90s, girl. I said, y'all ain't called no paramedics or nothing. Girl, yes, I forgot that part. And she had the jumper. They couldn't figure out what they wanted to do, girl. They was in the jumper, out the jumper, in the soccer field. I said, oh, no. Girl, yeah, she don't play about them parties, honey. She don't play about them parties. Even when she throw Jonathan a party, honey, one thing she gonna do is throw a party, honey. Them Libras gonna throw a party. She said, you make it hard not to like you. Oh, why you want to not like me? All they called on was Jesus in the 90s. Girl, that's all they knew, child. 911 meant CPS was coming and your ass was getting took. You don't call that motherfucking 911 unless you bleed. You know how we did. You don't call them unless you can't get the bleeding to stop. Them motherfucking CPS will take you right on up out of there. Give me some ideas for my 5-year-old party. Girl, even if I had a Barbie party or a tea party, I would go to the Family Dollar or the Dollar Tree and get all the stuff and do it myself, okay? You bake all the stuff all night. It take you one night. But shit, you gonna save 5K, girl. You get you one of them little boom boxes. I know y'all probably ain't got no more boom boxes like we had, honey. But we'll plug that boom box up. First we'll start inside with the boom box, and then we take the boom box and plug it up outside. Y'all know how we do. Goddamn DJ for an 8-year-old. He ain't now kid dance. I ain't see no kids dance the whole time, honey. They ain't did no dancing, honey. They was dancing at Jonathan party, honey. They was freaking down. They was pop locking, Chris Brown and honey. What's that other one name? Omarion and them, girl. They was shaking it. I miss them days, honey. But what I got on here to talk about was y'all talking about my Miss Journey Pie. We ain't finna talk about Journey Pie, okay? We ain't gonna do it. One thing we ain't gonna do in this lifetime or the next is fuck with Journey Pie, okay? She could be a spoiled brat. She can kick and cry when she wants to. She is surrounded by nothing but big brothers and cousins, okay? She's the baby girl. She gonna be riding everybody in the house. We do whatever the fuck she say, when she say do it, how she say do it, okay? So I'm sorry if y'all feel some type of way that Journey is a spoiled brat. That's what she gonna be, okay? She beat up everybody at the party yesterday and did nobody say nothing. She took everybody's cupcake, balloon. She don't care. She gonna take it, okay? Don't bring your kids if they scary. Don't bring them over there, okay? So let's just get that together now, okay? She gonna fall out. She gonna do what she wanna do, okay? So let's just get that certified today. Okay, so all that spoiled brat, yes, that's Journey Pie, okay? That's what she gonna be. That's who she is. She got enough bodyguards for it, okay? And I know she looked like she shouldn't be acting up like that, but because she big as all the 5-year-old kids. Every kid that was there that was 5 years old, Journey was bigger than them. Her daddy is almost 6'4", okay? She's not gonna be a small girl. She's gonna be a very tall girl, okay? She's gonna be a very tall girl. And y'all ain't gotta worry about her weight because we already starting gymnastics and athletics. We already getting started this year. You know, we gotta wait till she turned 3. Girl, she's only 2. She ain't gonna be 3 years old until August. We know she's tall. So just because she look 5, don't be over there talking about my Journey Pie, because I really don't give a fuck what y'all say, because she's still going to dominate y'all kids, okay? Don't bring y'all kids, okay? Don't even bring them, okay? I don't care. She had her own security yesterday. She did have a cupcake fit, okay? She loved her cupcakes. Them cupcakes was good as fuck. Y'all didn't taste them cupcakes. Them wasn't no Walmart cupcakes. them wasn't no easy bake cupcakes, okay? Them was real cupcakes, okay? That frosting was real good. And them cupcakes was delicious. I ate 2, okay? I was the youngest of 4, and I had 3 brothers, and let me tell you, I ran the show. Okay, girl, they stop, drop, and roll when Journey, if she even make a noise, everybody looking around like, get it together, okay? So, yes, y'all gonna be mad. She got a bunch of brothers. She got a bunch of cousins. She got a grandma. She got 3 or 4 pawpaws, okay? She stacked over here. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. We got Miss Journey together, okay? She got her TT Callie, the drunk auntie that was there yesterday, okay? It's Journey's world, okay? That's what it's going to be. Just don't forget it. You and Callie remind me of me and my mom. Fighting 1 minute, kissing the next. Yeah, she's the baby girl of all these big people, and she's just it's her world, so let her have her world. She's going to be a brat. We going to get her together. We ain't going to let her go too far. Don't worry about nothing. I don't care how many boys she around. She getting some manners. She got her manners, and don't worry. By the time she turned 3, she'll get them together. But 2-year-olds are called terrible twos for a reason. Don't worry about Journey. Worry about you. She got more opportunity in life than you'll ever have, so you really don't have to worry about her. I seen Callie's season of Baddies for the first time. I love her. I'm sorry, but Callie's season was the best season of Baddies. I have not tuned in since. I watched a couple of Jaden's episodes, but I'm sorry, that was the best Baddies ever. There was great storylines. I loved the dynamic of the friendships, all the new people. She's a baby girl just like all 2-year-old. Yeah, these people in here talking ain't got no babies. I ain't think about these people. And either is Journey. Because one thing I'm going to teach that Leo is not to give a fuck, okay? That Leo is not about to give a fuck about nothing y'all talk about. Not ever, not no way, not how. You ain't finna hurt her feelings. She ain't finna be running around here looking for no man. They got babies. They just don't take care of them. Girl, they over there too busy beating on them. She 2 years old. What y'all want us to do? Beat her? Y'all want us to beat her and she only 2? Give us another year. God damn. Leo's built different, right? We ain't got to worry about Journey. That Leo ain't gonna never give a fuck about nothing y'all talking about. Run her money. It's her way or the highway. Call it what you want to. You know, for her to be 2 years old, she must be video chatting with her dad an awful lot because she loves him so much. And his name just gives her just goosebumps. She's just so excited about her daddy, honey. You can't tell Journey nothing about Mr. Jonathan Porter, honey. That's probably gonna be the only person gonna be able to get her away from me is him. Do Jade and Mom don't like you? Oh, we discussed Thanksgiving and we're so excitedly putting our Thanksgiving together already. So Thanksgiving is gonna be amazing. And no, we're not gonna spend $5,000, but we're gonna get close. But no, Jaden's mom loves me. We had a good time yesterday. We had an absolute amazing time. We cried, we laughed. Everybody was so happy to see each other again. And we're already planning our Thanksgiving up at Big Bear Lake. So you guys are all welcome to come. Don't tell her I told y'all that. Karlissa, you told us about the cupcake, but how was that chicken? Girl, she gave me $5,000 worth of chicken yesterday, honey. I guess they said, remember when we was poor and you was arguing with us about that chicken? She made up for that chicken, honey. She made up for that chicken yesterday, honey. She said, here you go. They all calling me Karlissa. Don't none of them like me no more. They all calling me Karlissa. They used to call me Mom. Her and Callie, Blue and Dre, they all call me Karlissa. I don't give a fuck. The grandkids call me Grandma. I don't give a fuck. The grandkids call me Grandma. Is it too young to tell if she left-handed or right-handed? I think she's right-handed. I think her and Javon are right-handed, if I'm not mistaken. Both Callie kids is left-handed. Both her sons is left-handed. Now, you go figure that one out. Yes, Big Bear for Thanksgiving. We are so excited to plot and plan this thing out. Me and Sion, we used to have meetings for our holidays, honey. We have meetings, board meetings, okay? Who gonna sit next to who? Who don't like who? Who ain't talking to who? Y'all know how Big Mama's got to do it for Thanksgiving. She can't bring her boyfriend because he a blood or she a Crip. Oh, girl, our Thanksgivings be a hot ass mess, okay? We cannot video Thanksgiving. I tried that shit once, honey. I think Journey looks like you and Callie. I think she looks like us too. But I feel like she has Jaden's mouth. Like her mouth is all her mama's. I think her eyes are our eyes. My daughter and her dad are all left-handed. Oh, is that what it is? Because they dad is left-handed. Y'all genuinely look like y'all had a good time. Yes, love. Is this Love, Martha? Loves. We had a ball, honey. We laughed the entire time. I told Callie on the way home, we was so tired. Our face was just, we laughed the whole time. So Callie made everybody put some money in on Javon's birthday. So she went around with the church bucket. Y'all know how they do. She's still from Callie and 90s, baby girl. I get all my motherfucking money back for that birthday, honey. They go pin the money on your shirt. So she went around with the bucket for Javon's birthday. She got over there to the schoolyard people. She said, y'all better put some money in this bucket. I know y'all some high rollers. I lost it. She said, I know y'all some high rollers. Can Javon spell soccer? Absolutely. Javon is doing amazing in school, guys. He is doing an amazing job in school. And he's reading on his grade level. He's doing an amazing job in school. That's why he was able to have such an amazing party. Because he did so good in school before spring break. Yeah, she has those expressive eyes. I wish I could kick people out of here. Girl, leave. let them see us be a family. Let's let them stay. So what about that Q&A that Q&A with your mom? So I think he might have agreed to do the Q&A because some of y'all must have hit them numbers hard, honey. And it's almost 300 questions. That's a lot of questions, but I'm going to get all them questions out. Okay, he got like 2 seconds to answer each question. The high Frank needs to get out of here. I don't see it, y'all. I don't see the high Frank. Callie was the drunk auntie. She said, I'm the drunk auntie at the party. She was in that motherfucker. Taking them back. She was just so excited to be there for Javon's birthday. She had a ball. MILF music, don't forget. The question was about MILF music. What was the question? I put on my page, just put your questions on my page. He could, I'm screenshotting the questions and giving them to him so he could see them too. Oh, I see it now, y'all. What a weirdo to just make a page and just keep coming in here with some weird stuff. Like, you don't have nothing. It's 8:30 in the morning over here. I don't have that type of hair, girl. Yeah, I got my wig on, honey. Oh, I blocked him. I blocked it already. So what else did we miss? So his actual birthday is tomorrow. So I think his dad has a surprise for his actual birthday because his actual birthday is tomorrow. Karlissa, you can't read energy. I don't try to read people's energy. Let me tell you guys why. Some people are camera shy. Some people are shy. Some people, some people have stuff going on in their mind that don't have nothing to do with you. Like, I try not to read energy because, I mean, unless it's like a safety situation, because I don't never give a fuck anyway. So why even do that? Why even waste my time doing that? But no, Sion was, and her grandma, because that is Sion's grandma. That was Jaden's great grandma. They were amazing. We had an amazing time. And we already figured out where we would like to go for Thanksgiving. And I think it's a great idea. So we'll have a surprise for the tattoos. I can't speak on that because that's part of his homecoming stuff. So I'm not going to speak on the tattoo stuff. But we have a surprise for that. We have a lot of stuff coming. As you know, Wack is working on his return portfolio. And of course, I'll be involved in that, thank God. Callie, Jaden, and Blue should do a song. I think so too. I think they should get a song all together too. If not a song, a tour, maybe to get, a family tour or something. Yes, we have a surprise for the tattoo stuff, so I'll let you guys, I'll keep my mouth closed on that, because I ain't trying to get kicked out that quick. Don't be trying to ask me about stuff so then they don't let me be a part of the group. I'm trying to hold water. He has a lot of stuff coming. He got a lot of shows coming and music stuff coming and fights coming, and he got a lot of stuff to make up for. I ate about 4-5 pieces of chicken, honey. I made up for that chicken she ate of mine, honey. I ate that chicken down. And they was like, it's a lot of people here. Make sure you only get a couple pieces. No, I'm just lying. They didn't tell nobody how many pieces to get. But Bree was over there trying to tell me don't be eating too much chicken because there was a lot of people over there. I said, girl, I'm making up for my lost chicken. Bree over there trying to tell me don't be eating all their food, girl. Have some manners. Girl, they ate all my chicken. I'm eating 3, 4, 5 pieces of chicken. Please ask Jonathan to add me to a track. You ask him. He gonna be on live. First thing gonna do is probably get on live. No, I'm taking. She said for 5K there was plenty. I don't know if it was that much, but it seemed like it was that much. I was trying to do the math in my head, girl. I said, DJ, that name thing. I paid almost $1,000 just for Callie to have that thing at her wedding. So I know that name, that light name rental is a lot. Then they had that jumper. Then they had that professional soccer coach over there doing the tricks and shit. Then you gotta, she had the whole establishment, the field and the included. Then they had the food. Then they had the nerve to have some to-go bags, like little, with his face and stuff laminated on the to-go bags. Girl, I'd have got that Polaroid camera out and stapled that shit on some plastic. When is Callie having a meet and greet in Atlanta? That's a good idea. We need to come to Atlanta. You see how I just added me to the meet and greet? Thank you, girl. I got a filter on here. The messy granny, yes, girl. You know you always got to have one messy granny. Come on now. The shit ain't right if you ain't got one Medea. Okay? Somebody got to be able to put their foot down. Girl, they gonna be chopping them for Thanksgiving. Girl, my hand was hurting so bad. I missed them helping me so much in the kitchen. Girl, they gonna be chopping up all them onions and bell peppers and celery. I can't wait for Thanksgiving. Seeing you guys together was truly beautiful. Thank you, girl. And it's been 2.5 years. And y'all know we do everything together. We've always done everything together. Every holiday, every birthday, all out of town, in town. We've been doing all these big birthdays and big celebrations for our families. This was really hard on us, y'all. 2.5 years, we was all separated. That was the craziest shit ever. That has never been. I mean, we all show up for their prom, their graduation. It's about 35 of us. You know we don't spend no money, girl. We just take the Polaroid picture and pass them out. Bake the cupcakes in the easy bake oven. Oh my God, the food was so good last night. I don't know if it was because I was hungry, but that food was so good last night. At the not the Blues Fish and Soul, but the King of Crabs. Child, that food was so damn good. The crab legs just be having so much meat in them. You know how you go to restaurants and they give you them snow crab, and it be that little piece in there, girl. I don't know where they getting their snow crab from, honey. But I said I ain't gonna even order the king crab because the snow crab was so thick up in there. The shrimp just juicy. The sauce just crazy, girl. You could eat the sauce and the rice by itself. You could just go in there and get sauce and rice with shrimp on the side. I don't know about them little eggs. That was my first time ever having them little eggs. I don't know about the little eggs. Girl, but it was packed in there at 10 o'clock at night. It was packed in there when we left, and they was getting ready to close, and it was packed. The lady said, every time you come, a whole bunch of people come. I said, I got that mama's touch. No, I ate there after the party. We went there after the party. You know, we was starving after the party, girl. We went there right before they closed at like 9 o'clock. Ooh, and that shit was so good. Set up a Kick account and stream Blue Getting Out. I might just do that. Somebody tell me how. Make sure you tell me how to do that. Thank you, Machiavelli. I ate at the party. I ate all they chicken, all they neck bones, and all they hog maw. And then, because we ate it like, girl, they had the food ready early. See, that's another thing. You know, back in them 90s parties, the food don't be ready till about 7, 8 o'clock. Girl, we ate it like 2 or 3 at the party. I think we ate at 3. And then I was hungry again at 9. She said, girl, mail me some crab legs. You got to put it on your bucket list and come out here when you come out here and go there. I'll give you a few places to go. Make that one of your bucket lists when you come down here. We waiting for Blue to come home. I told him he should just do some comedy because that mother sucker funny. And some of the stories he got right now, honey, he needs to just go ahead and try some comedy too, because I be crying. Y'all see, I had to make sure it was him. I said, what's your dog name that died? He was like, are you silly? I think I'll go back to the restaurant now that the evil spirits have left. Oh, I don't think no evil spirits was in there. The lady that's taking the orders is a joy. It's a husband and wife in there. So yeah, y'all know I like to give background stories, so y'all know when y'all go in there and y'all blessing people. It's a husband and a wife in there, and it just reminded me of me and my husband in there, and it still has that same feel. She walking around hugging everybody and giving everybody kisses. So y'all make sure y'all support, and make sure y'all tip good too, because that's a husband and a wife, and they in there for hours, okay, together, working together. And they are both very sweet people. I love the help. Absolutely love the help. So that was a great idea to put another mom and pop in there, because it's giving mom and pop for sure. Have you been to visit him since you made up? No, he asked me to just wait for him to come home. I don't think he want me to see him in there after spending 13 years of doing that. You should go work at a new spot. Girl, my days of labor are over. I'm retired. I would love to work in another restaurant sometimes, because we had such a good time in there. Oh my God, we laughed and we had such a good time in there. Girl, you had 1 million views. Hey, we had 185 million. Blue should write a song for Callie and Jaden. I'm going to tell him you said that. Put that on the list, and I'll make sure I ask him. Remind me by putting that in the comments, and I'm going to make sure I ask him, is he going to write his sister and baby mama a hip together? Karlissa, I sent you a recent pic of the kids to you. Jerron's son, 17 months. You sent it to me? Where? Thank you, Chai. You're gonna ask bias pages if I'm unbiased. You can ask any page, any bias page, and they will say I'm unbiased. Your nephew is telling people that Dre's lawyer blocked you. I talked to Dre's lawyer yesterday, and he said that was a lie. So he said that was a lie, that he didn't say that. If anything, he said Dre didn't want to talk to anybody, which is why he hasn't talked to anybody. And they're not allowed to give, just because I'm his mom and I paid for the lawyer, they're not allowed to give me any information. And Andre is he doesn't want to be bailed out, as far as I know, from his attorney, because they're trying to work out the time served. So, and you guys got to think about it. If somebody is sitting here talking about my son's situation, who's going through what he's going through, like, why are you even bringing that up? You can't find nothing else to clout chase off of. You're better off just talking shit about me all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fans like when y'all talk shit about me. So just keep talking shit about me, and that'll keep running up your clout. Like, he don't have, at least wait for him to get home and see what his mental condition is. But to be on here telling all his business like that, I mean, that's going to cause a problem between them. I know he knows that, and I guess the clout is worth it. But why would you want to cause a problem telling your cousin's business to the internet? You was better off just talking about me. I already gave permission. Whoever want to talk about me to run up their clout, they can talk about me. I don't give a fuck. But stuff like that is just not, you don't even know what's going on. What the fuck you gonna bail out for, to go back to, if he have to do like a, whatever, 6 months, a year? Why would you bail out to go back? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Bless them, and may God bless, whatever it is that they trying to do here on the internet. I hope that the seed is blessed and multiplied times 10, because they'll never ever have anything to do with us. So, and like I said, I really don't know them that well. I literally have seen them a handful of times. And I really didn't see them until my kids became famous. So I don't really know those people, and God bless them, whatever they doing. I pray for them, and that they, get whatever they need out of this. I really do, because I already got mine. Get yours. And it may look good, like, oh, she got her own show. She's an executive producer at one of the major networks that's coming up right now, and that thirst and that jealousy may be there, but that's a lot of work, and that's, I've put in on that. I've suffered greatly for this. I have. Sometimes when I'm saying going off, and like, I have personal investment here. They have no personal investment here. None of my kids fuck with them. They don't barely know them. They only seen them a handful of times. I guarantee you they couldn't give you my son's phone number. Neither one of my sons. I guarantee you they don't. And they never had Callie's phone number until I put them on the show. Guarantee you they never had her phone number till I put them on the show. My kids don't know none of them people. They've seen them a handful of times because they're relatives at different family events, okay? Weddings, bar mitzvahs, shit like that. As far as us knowing them, that's neither here nor there. But I personally, for the last 2 years, have went through holy hell. Y'all seen it. Y'all watched it with my family. Though, if those were family members, they would just be like praying and like how y'all are happy for us. You know what I'm saying? To get back together, like. What is that? I don't even, it's an unexceptional troll. Like, they tagging Chrisean. She don't give a fuck. Like, why would she want to be bothered with my disloyal family? Like, why would anybody want to be involved? I wouldn't want to be involved with none of her disloyal family. Because if you can't be loyal to her, how the fuck you gonna be loyal to me? Like, it makes no sense. They over there tagging Chrisean and posts. Talking about me, like, it's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life, and it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. But like I said, I don't know them. I really, really don't know them. Okay. But I do wish nothing but for the best for them, because you know what I'm saying. They watch me make $1 million. They thirsty. They hungry. It gets thirsty out here when you watch somebody make $1 million just like that. It's like, oh shit, it's possible, and it is. And good luck to you. And I hope you get to where you gotta go. But I suffer greatly for everything. That was pain and suffering money. And shout out to my son. He set all that up for me. But that was pain and suffering, you know. But that was my son behind the scenes saying, look out for my mama, take care of my mama. I'm good, take care of my mama. You know what I'm saying? He not about to say, take care of my auntie that I barely fucking know. I seen you like twice in my life. Like, you know what I mean? You don't even know my phone number. He's not about to do that. So y'all gonna be on this internet doing that shit for a long time to catch up. But anyway. Because I think y'all don't realize that the entire time that me and Blue was fighting each other, we was still fighting for each other. Does that make sense? Because that's what family is supposed to do. No matter what it was, he put a word in to Lemmy, make sure my mom, make sure my sister, make sure Jaden. You know what I'm saying? Them was all words, even while we wasn't speaking, that my son put in for us. So I don't know what it is they gonna do, what they trying to do, but if you a disloyal family member for no reason, like there's no reason for any of my family to be on here talking shit about me, talking shit about Andre, making GoFundMes, and y'all over there laughing like it's cute, like y'all look weird too, like y'all look weird doing that dumb shit too. Like, do anybody have any idea what this family has gone through? What the fuck we've been through? Like, all of us. We've been through holy hell for the last 2 years. Like, and this is not normal for us. And even when you get like a family member that's close to you and they get rich, it's a learning process, y'all. It's a huge learning process. You think, oh, you know, when one family member makes it that, you know, like, oh, it's great, we all made it. But it's a learning process that we did not anticipate. I never anticipated, like, the way Blue took care of Dre when he got out of jail, got him the car, handed him a bag. You know, that's what I anticipated. We never anticipated, like, all these people, like, tugging at us and, you know, the fans saying different things. Your son don't fuck with you. This, that, and the third. It was like, that was a lot of shit we went through. So for people that are like long distance family members to be feeding off of us and feeding off of what we've been through and sharing all of our experiences, I think it's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. I honestly think it's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, for my own flesh and blood to be getting on here talking shit about me. If y'all really remember, this whole time, kicked in my head, dropped, all of that, Callie fighting, pissing, all of that we've been through, we've never said anything bad about each other. She ain't never got on here and said my mama ain't shit. She, you know, Blue ain't never got, well, Blue said some weird shit, but that was out of his anger, of his love affair. I don't know what the fuck he was going through. But even with him going off, we never got on here and said none about his business. We could have really, I could have turned the shit up, okay? You know, I know everybody business, okay? I know everybody business their entire life. I could have turned the shit all the way up, okay? On him, Jaden, Callie, everybody. Nobody never did an interview and got on there and talked bad about each other. If you go watch me and Callie's interview with Tasha K, we said nothing but good things about Jonathan. And they always, when I did the Jason Lee interview, we wasn't speaking then either. Nothing but good things. Nothing but our family story, our history, our tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get on there and be like, she ain't shit, she jealous, she... Like, what the fuck do I look like I would ever have to be jealous of any of my sisters? Like, I'm the top of the line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to admit to that, but from the top to the bottom, I've been the top of the line. And that's on Jesus Christ. And so I have no reason to be jealous. My kids were athletes. I don't know what your kids did, okay? My kids graduated with honors. I don't know what your kids did. So there's absolutely no reason. I've always had a husband, never had a problem finding one, never had a problem paying no bills or none of that. Never been homeless, never been evicted, never used nobody's name on my light bill, my water bill, none of that shit. So I have no reason. I don't think I've ever been jealous of anyone in my life. Annoyed, maybe, but never jealous. I don't got that kind of bone in my body. You know what it takes to be jealous? So I wish them nothing, absolutely nothing but the best. But my book is almost finished, and I'm going to tell my story, and it's my story. And my story is not to humiliate anybody. It's not to make you feel bad about, the people that are in the book. It's just my story so that people know that regardless of what you've been through or what you go, where you've been, who raised you, you still can keep fighting. You still can make a difference. And that's been my motivation for my book since I was like 15 years old. No, Leo, I don't know a jealous Leo in my life. Like, none of my Leo friends, I've never got jealous vibes from any of them. So, all my sisters are Geminis. Go figure. But my baby sister is my rock. I love her dearly. She ain't did nothing but like, y'all gonna get it together. Y'all gonna get it together. Because they used to seeing me and my kids supporting each other. Y'all got to remember, for 13 years, we drove to a jail every at least once or twice a month. Every extra money, y'all know when we get them taxes, any extra money we got, we did. That was a road trip for us. That was our vacations, going to the jail. The bowling alley knew us by heart, each one of our names. Here come Karlissa and her kids, okay? Everybody at the jail knew us, everybody, because we would be in the jail, y'all. We will be in the jail turning up like we was at home. We slapping bones, we playing cards, we in there loud as fuck, about to get kicked out every 5 minutes. We ain't supposed to be touching each other. They keep telling us don't touch him. Callie don't care. She hugging, jumping on Dre. Then they get to arguing, then they get to fighting. Y'all know how we do it. If they would have let us have some liquor in there, honey, we wouldn't have got to go home, okay? That was the story of our life, all of us together. Every time we left, we prayed. We prayed every time we left that jail, every single time. We cried every time we left. Well, me and Callie did. John would just look at us and be like, didn't he tell y'all not to cry? Didn't he tell y'all don't do that crying stuff? Y'all know, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all done been to that jail before. When you go to the car, that's the hardest part. When you go to the car and you can't take them with you. Ooh, child, we've been through hell and back. And for the people in the back, has 3 kids, and she say he wasn't the daddy when what is y'all talking about in here? Yes, that Aquarius energy, but he used to cry the hardest when he was younger. Because you got to remember, when Dre went to jail, I think John was like 9 or 10. Yeah, 9-ish, 10-ish. And he cried so hard at the beginning. He didn't understand the court process. He didn't understand why we had to keep going back. And every time I went to court, he would scream and holler why they not letting him out. So for him to be there right now, it's got to be crazy, because I know he's always wondered what Dre was doing behind there, or what it was like. You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally lived that until he graduated high school. And then he started going to visit Dre by himself. And I was so proud of that, because y'all know I moved out of state. So him and Callie would go visit Dre more than I would get to go visit Dre. But yeah, y'all don't know what we've been through. So when y'all see people and they seem like they doing all right, even if it's just a little all right, just know they've been through hell and fucking back, okay? When I tell y'all don't know what we've been through, out on them dark roads by ourselves, sometimes with a stranger, because the car was broke down, so we had to hitch a ride with another jail person that we didn't know. We got the butcher knife under our seat, holding on tight to it. We already got the plan together. We're going to make a move. You hit him right here. I hit him right here. We was out there like that, okay? We was out there like that about Dre, okay? All them people that's over there talking about my son did 13 years in jail. Them people never once filled out a fucking visiting form, never visited him once. So whenever y'all hear somebody talking about Dre, oh, I love Dre, I'm fighting for Dre, just ask them if they ever visited. And that should tell you what you need to know. And I'm going to just leave that there, okay? 13 years, my sister Faith was in that piece, and she lived out of town. She would fly down, go up in that jail, sit in there with him by herself. I didn't go with her. She would take her husband to meet my son in there, okay? Well, she was down. My sister was down for the cause, okay? I just hear it in the mail like, oh, Faith was at the jail. What? Them people ain't go visit him one time in 13 years. How are you sitting here representing him now? You the representative. He was in jail for 13 years. You didn't write. You didn't visit. You didn't send no money. You didn't do shit. Now all of a sudden I ain't doing something I'm supposed to be doing, and you doing something you supposed to be doing. The fuck out of here.
Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho.